Hello, welcome back to the channel. Uh, Today I'm eating sloppy joes with cheese. Yeah, Julie would be on video right now, but she's laying down. She's tired. We've been busy today. She's pretty worn out because she's been stressed a lot because we've been having some problems with our neighbors because it's an African family that lives next door. They're like from, I think, Nigeria or something like that. But the lady's son came over and was barking at our dogs and being stupid while our dog was on leash. So we got on to her son and told him that he needed to stop doing that because, you know, you don't do that to a pit bull or even a chihuahua because it's going to make the dog get mean. And the child's mother thought it was hilarious and was laughing. So we had some conflict with her. And then she had went over, you know, it's been about a week, maybe 4 days since then. And then her boyfriend came over and he started arguing with us and stuff, and like, oh, you like being racist towards my girlfriend and whatever. And, you know, we weren't being racist. We just told him, you know, you can't have your kid barking at our dog and chasing after him and stuff, being mean to him. You know, I tried telling him that, explaining it to him. And he got mad and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna F you, your wife, and your child. You know, my daughter's 1-year-old, that's pretty sick. So I told him, I was like, you need to get on down the road. And I started yelling at him, telling him you need to leave. And he started to leave, but then he stopped and got out of his car. And then he smacked me in the face, which I didn't do anything because I'm not going to get arrested for someone being stupid. I just had Julie call the cops. But he did that. And I got his name, his first and last name, and I looked him up. It turns out he's a sex offender. So that kind of freaked me out. So you know, because when he said the thing about the child, that he's gonna F my child, I thought he was just making saying something to get me to fight him, you know, trying to get me stirred up. But you know, the fact that he's actually a sex offender, I don't know if he's being serious or not. I think he was. That's pretty sick in my opinion. But so me and Julie went down to Walmart after that happened, and we got us a security camera system. That way if he comes around the house or something or starts messing around, we'll know about it. This comes with 6 cameras. They got night vision, sound. They're heat censored, so they'll it won't record until, like if a stick's moving, like a branch or something, it won't record it. Only when like a dog's outside or a human or something picks up the heat. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then it's got this little DVR, it records everything. Let's see, you can put it on, like right here. I don't know if you guys see that too good. Like with Wi-Fi and stuff, you can send it to your phone. Watch on your computer. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I haven't hooked up all of them yet. I got 2 of them hooked up front where I can see people coming, driving past and stuff, and if they come in my yard. if I'm going to put 2 on every side of my house, then I'll be able to see my whole property. And if he tries to do anything stupid, I'll get it on camera. That way, it'll be easier to prove what he did, because I already got no trespassing signs and stuff up previously, just because I don't want people messing with my yard and stuff. Now this one, I'm not real good at technical stuff. You know, I can hook it up, but I don't know all the fancy words. It says 3MP, and it's HD wired security system. You know, it says it's got 50% more pixels than 1080p. I don't know what that means, 1080p. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me, but I guess it's got 50% more than that. But we got it at Walmart for $185. It's on sale, so I don't know how much the original price was on it, but it's kind of expensive. But you know, when you got a lot of neighbors that are always watching you stuff, it's nice to have some security. And the fact that I can just change my TV channel, and if I hear a noise outside, I don't gotta get up to see if anyone's messing around in my yard or who's on my front porch. You know, I just change the channel and I can see all 6 little cams, and I can just figure out who's outside. Oh, that was pretty fancy. Yeah, but that's been stressing Julie out a lot whenever she found out that he was a sex offender. Yeah, we looked him up on CaseNet, and it showed that he had been in prison a couple of times for manufacturing drugs, which I'm guessing is like meth or something, and then transporting drugs, and he had a couple sex charges on him, or sexual misconduct is what it said. These sloppy joes are pretty good. Julie cut up the onions and peppers that we put in them, and then I cooked the meat and added the man-wich to it. It's kind of nice though, because his camera is all up my dog outside. And sometimes they'll bark and act like someone's outside just because they went back in, or, you know, they don't want to be out there for half an hour or an hour. So when they start barking, I can just look at the video and see if there's actually someone out there, or they're trying to just get me to open that door so they can sneak in. Yeah, it's a shame whenever you gotta put cameras up around your house, because you don't know if people are gonna mess with your cars or your house or anything you got out in the yard. No one should have to put cameras in their house to make sure nobody messes with their stuff. I'm hoping that those weren't good enough to kind of scare away whoever wants to do something stupid. But if it doesn't work good enough for that, assuming they don't wear a mask or a hoodie, at least still I'll have proof against them that they came over and vandalized my stuff. But that camera pack I got, it came with all the wiring and stuff. Each camera came with a 60-foot roll of wiring, which I haven't went to the back of my house yet. But I'm pretty sure 60 foot is long enough. It should be able to go wherever I want it to. You know, if not, I'll just move the DVR to the center of my house and just split the difference, because I probably only use 20 foot going out front. But it came with all the wires and everything. It's pretty nice. Now, the first year I lived here, because we lived here about a year, almost 2 years, about a year and a half, maybe 8 months. But we never had problems with any of the neighbors. But now we got new neighbors, and then the Africans that live next door. It was just two older ladies living there, and I'd talked to them before. We never had any conflict. You know, I helped them shovel out their car in the snow. But now her daughter, one of the African lady's daughters, which her daughter's probably like 25 or 30. I don't know, it's hard to tell them. But if I'd give a guess, that's what I'd say. But since she moved in, it's just been chaos. And then across the street, we got like 5 or 6 adults that moved in over there. It's like 3 or 4 kids. And they're always out there cussing and yelling and stuff. Every time I leave, they stare at us every time we leave. They're always out there sitting on their front porch being creepy. Oh yeah, and this security camera system. They gave me 2 little signs I can put up. Well, actually, they're stickers. I brought like a window. You know, because if you got security cameras, you have to put up a sign that says you're under surveillance or security cameras in use or something. You know, like you go into Walmart or something, you'll see signs everywhere telling you you're not being watched. I want to get me one of them wooden fences. It's like 8 foot tall. If I got 8 foot tall wooden fence, the neighbor's kid can't come over and mess with my dog, you know, because what is he going to do, bark through the fence? You know, he might do that, but I caught him hitting my pit bull with a stick. You know, it wasn't a very big stick, but you know, you don't go hit someone's dog with a stick. If I didn't have my dog trained where it's not violent, that dog would have bit him. I'd say about 50% of dogs can bite someone if they hit them with a stick. I got security cameras up, and I want to get I can't think what you call them, but I don't know if y'all ever heard of them. They're like you put them around your property, like a motion sensor, so it'll set off like an alarm in your house every time it goes off. So if anyone sees them starting to walk, it'll detect me, and I'll be able to turn on my camera or go outside and look and see if someone's there. I want to put about 6 or 7 of those around my house. You know, that way, even if it's just the mailman walking up on my porch, I know he's coming. You know, the mailman ain't gonna do nothing but just for instance, someone sneaking around, I don't gotta be like, realize after the fact, oh, I need to check the camera because somebody stole my lawnmower, or broke out window on my car that got in the backyard that I'm working on. You know, I'd be like, oh, someone's walking in my yard. I need to check that camera and see who it is. You know, if it's an animal. There's one little groundhog that always runs around. He lives in an abandoned house next door to me that's vacant right now, but he lives underneath the front porch. He always runs around, and I usually throw out, like, today I threw out some tomatoes that were going bad, and like part of a zucchini. I just kind of set food out there casually for him because he likes it. He's a little fat groundhog. I like animals quite a bit though. Well, I think I'm going to end this video because I'm on a lot of food. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment if you have to put cameras around your house or something. I don't think most people have to do that. Not usually. Usually your neighbors are decent enough to leave you alone. But if you like the video and you haven't already, subscribe. Or as Julie always says, hit the bell. Ding. And hope to see you on the next episode.